Hey, what's going on, guys? I've got something to talk about today. I'm not really sure how to talk about this or approach the situation, so I'm just going to come right out and say it. Being sexy ain't easy. You know what I mean? Like, I know it seems like it probably is. It probably seems like I wake up looking this sexy every day, but it doesn't always happen that way, you know? Like, it takes a lot of stuff to be sexy. So I just want to bring to you a few of the things that keep me fresh and keep me in shape, you know, keep me in line. So you got to have these little items that they want you to buy, right? It's not it's you too, because once you use them, you realize how handy these tools are. For the longest time, I try to get by with just this tool, the razor. You know, everybody knows the razor, right? Everybody's used to the razor, but there's lots of other tools that you need to use when it comes to getting fresh. And so I intentionally let myself get scraggly, and I'm about to show you how I get fresh. I usually do it without a shirt. That way you don't have all these little hair fragments that get in your shirt, you know, but it's all good. I just want to show you how I get fresh, and nothing left to do but to do it, right? So I do still need this tool. This is a very important tool, and this is how I get started, actually. I use Harry's shaving cream. See if you can see that. Let me cut this flashlight on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run you through. I don't want to break any illusions, you know. I'm just messing with you. I want to run you through the process of what it takes to get fresh, what it takes to get sexy. I'm going to leave my shirt on this time so I don't offend anybody. But I let myself get scraggly on purpose just so you can see what it takes. You know, girls, you know, women, y'all have a lot of makeup and all this crap you have to put on and all the stuff you have to do to be sexy. Well, that's what you think. You know, a lot of us men, we think you're beautiful regardless. I'm just messing. Let me stop. But let's just go. Let's go with it. First, I'm going to start with the razor. And what I'm going to do is edge up. I could go ahead and start with this trimmer. But a lot of times, it's hard to know where to stop and make a straight line. First, let's get a little water in your neck. Doesn't take much of Harry's shaving cream at all. Look at that. Doesn't take much. Oh, it smells amazing. I like this light. This kind of makes it easier. Even though don't always want to record, but it does make it easier. So I got plenty of shaving cream on now. And see how that little tiny bit turned into a lot, actually. So keep your hand towel handy too. What I'm going to do, wet your razor. Let's make sure you can see it. Now start in the middle. I'll just go up. Boom. I felt some resistance right there, so I know that's where the main hairline is. It's important to keep your razor clean. You definitely want to rinse it as you go. Tap it sometimes if you have to. I mean, you'd be surprised at people that have never been shown how to properly shave and how to take care of things like this. You know, it's just, to be honest with you, not everybody grew up with it, you know, with both parents in the house, and so this is something I'm led to do. Just kind of show you how to get fresh. All jokes aside, though, your image is very important. When people see you, they're judging you. People become so judgmental these days. It's all about what you have and, you know, how you look. And I can see that. I find myself, you know, it's hard not to be judgmental. I don't really know how to express that in any other way, but other than to say I think it's a natural thing that everybody is just, you know, you're going to be attracted to certain people whether you like it or not. You're going to be attracted to certain things. Since I'm not the most handsome man out there, you know, I'm going to be real. I got to do whatever I can to try to balance things out, right? Got to be a little funny, right? You got to make you laugh. And I got to kind of try to be fresh if possible. These little things are going to give me an edge over someone who doesn't care. Maybe he has a lot of money. No, never mind. I think money always wins. All right, so perfect. Let's see. Unless you get a good woman. They're hard to find these days. Everybody's got butt implants and stuff. It's getting crazy, man. Alright, anyway, so I think what I just did was good with the razor. I hit above and below. So now the next thing to do is I'm going to come through with this trimmer. I love this trimmer. It's made by Philips. Great trimmer. So it comes with these different clips. Also, I'm not sure if I mentioned that. The different size clips are going to be crucial for what we need to do. And so these two gray ones, they always trick me because they're so similar. Alright, so now I'm going to hit the beard. Make sure you can see this really good. Stuff goes flying everywhere. If you have a dual sink where you have to share with your wife, you know, man, she will get so pissed whenever she comes in every morning and sees that hair everywhere. So that's one thing you have to be mindful of for sure. Let me sit you back down so I can do a better job. It's not that hard. What does it take? We're about 5 minutes in so far. It's a great tool to have. You go for a job interview and there's 30 to 50 people applying for that same job. You want to make sure you have certain things checked, like you want to look fresh as far as your appearance. You want to smell fresh, and you want to have fresh personality. You want to bring your best self. That's crucial, man. Some people just wake up and just head on down to the interview. They don't take time to. And these employers, they notice stuff like that. They're gonna think. What that's gonna make them think is that's gonna come through on your work. They're gonna see you being lazy on other aspects. You know, they see you being lazy in your life, so they think you're probably gonna be lazy with the workload. Psychology, man, it plays a factor in everything. Okay, so now step 2. I got it edged up, and I got the beard trimmed down low. I like that. It's going to last a couple days. Here's an area that's very crucial. A lot of men miss. Hell, a lot of women need to do this too. Oh, stop. Let me stop. This tool right here, man, it's, they have 2 versions. They have a cheap one and they have this one. This is the upgraded version. I think it's about $15. And it's a little trimmer that has a couple different attachments. But what I'm going to use right now, this area I'm talking about is the ear. The ear area. Right? So what I do is I come up here to the edge, trim up here on the ear. A lot of people don't even realize they have ear hair, man. It gets funky after a while. You got to trim this stuff. You got to keep this fresh. I know it takes a little bit of time. But that didn't take much time at all. Now, and it's not perfect, you know. I'm still going to have a few little things there. But, boom, that's one side. Let me use the light from this. Hope I don't freak you out. And then make sure you turn it and hit flat ways on the ear here. So boom, now that extra ear hair is gone. That unsightly ear hair. Now another thing, a lot of people, I'm showing you up my nose, I can't believe it, sorry, but a lot of people forget this part. And you can use this trimmer for all these things. I know it may look gross, it may seem gross. These are things you have to do, man. When you're no, I sort of say a bad word. Gotta catch myself. When your nose hairs are reaching out and they can touch somebody or they're blowing in the wind, dude. You got a problem, you know what I'm saying? You got to fix that, you know? So here's what we're going to do. We're just getting this little trimmer, $15. You got, yeah. And just takes just a few seconds. You're not supposed to put water on these things, but I do because I think that's funky. I'm not going to be up in my nose with this thing. Probably should put some rubbing alcohol in there. Alright, boom. So now I've got the beard And if you do add water to this, it will rust. It's very important that you wipe it off. Let it run for a few seconds after you add that water. All right, so boom. Now, I can breathe easier. My ears are fresh and clean. You should probably take a shower after this. I just took a shower right before I did this video. But, all right, so we got the beard looking good. We got the nose trimmed. We have the ears trimmed. Another section that most men can be very weary of is the eyebrow section. I'm not going to lie, man. There's a real fine line between, you know, fixing it, making it look a little bit better, and then making yourself look like, you know, I don't want, you know, maybe I shouldn't go there, but make yourself look a little bit too feminine, you know, as a man. The man's supposed to be masculine, in my opinion. So, you know, you want to do things to make yourself look fresh, but at the same time, you want to kind of, you know, keep it within reason. You're not getting yourself any eyeliner and drawing a daggone eyeliner thing there, right? You're not getting the, what is that called, mascara? Whatever y'all put up here on the eyes where you, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Women take a lot of time in this area, man. And a lot of men don't appreciate. Your woman goes into the bathroom. Your woman takes a lot of time to make herself look beautiful. And you want to touch your woman's heart. You want to get close to your woman and make her really know that you appreciate her. You notice those little things. Let her know that, you know, she's beautiful. And, you know, the time that she just took doesn't go unnoticed. You do those little things, you'll have a happy wife. But hell, I'm not married. What do I know? Anyways, back to getting fresh. All right, so every once in a while, what I'll have to do is I will have to address this area. I don't get crazy with it, but I'm going to show you what I do, man. I'm going to come over here to the edge because there's a few little scraggly hairs. You can see. I'm going to come here to the edge. I don't want to screw it up, so I'm actually going to watch my face instead of watching the camera. Hopefully you can see this. Boom. I didn't go over too far. I just went over just enough to get this crazy random stuff. You see this other little random one right here? I'm going to hit that right there too. I still feel masculine doing this, you know. I don't think there's anything, you know. You get crazy with it though. And this is what stops a lot of people. I guess I know that sounds crazy to some people, but for a man, this is what stops a lot of men from doing stuff like this. The appearance of semen, you know, semen fruity or feminine. But you can really you can screw up if you're not paying attention, and that's the last thing I want to do. Alright, so you see here in the middle, boom, in the middle, this is a crucial area. So I'm working this back and forth here and hitting this whole section. I'll do the same thing for this side over here. And like I said, I'm not getting crazy with it. I'm not making no arches and none of that crap. I'm just, what I'll do is I'll just, boom, just take this down just a little bit right here. And hell, you know, your eyebrows are going to be way different than mine, right? Everybody's different. But here, you see this crazy hair that's made its way down here? Like, what the hell are you doing over here? So let's just take that guy out. Hey, there's an alternative to this that women have to go through. You know, God, there's so many things I want to talk about. Being a single dad, it really has opened my eyes to a lot of things that women have to go through. I guess, you know, if you got a woman you married, you probably take it for granted. It allows you to get away with not learning some things you have to learn if you are a single male, if you've been single for a little while. So let me put this down. So it does take a little while, but this will last. This little, the hookup that I'm doing right now, I like this little attachment. Alright, it comes with 2 levels. I screwed up one time and put it on the wrong level, and dude, I didn't even have any eyebrows. I didn't even have any eyebrows left. My friends came over and they're like, what in the hell happened to you, man? I had to lie and tell them it was a bit. I was so embarrassed. But check this out. Boom. You take this little comb thing, and what this is going to do, now we have the level set. Hell, you might come out of the bathroom and your woman might notice you and be like, oh man, you're looking fresh. She might even notice you, man. The roles have reversed on so many things. Shit. Take advantage of it. Let's see here. Alright, now come to this side over here. Do the same thing, and all you're doing is you're hitting these long ones. These long hairs that have had time to, you know, grow faster at a faster rate than the other ones. And you'll feel it. It'll be painful sometimes. I know a lot of times I see people just pull it out. But to me, this is boom. the best way to go. So now we got the eyebrows in check, right? But not to the point that we look feminine or we look, you know, we don't feel like a man anymore. We don't feel some kind of way about it, you know, because that'll keep you from wanting to do it. All right, perfect. So let me stop talking. I've got all the edges taken care of. All the boundaries is what I like to call it. So we got the eyebrows done. We got the beard done. We got the ears done. We could stop right there, right? But when COVID hit, man, I started doing my own hair because it was like impossible to get out. And it was really challenging at first, but once I realized nobody was going to see it anyways, I said, well, hell, I'll just try it. And I did it a couple times, and it was easier than I thought. All right, perfect. I like to keep this thing in the box. All right, so I've got this reassembled, so it'll be ready to go next time. And it comes with a AAA battery that's lithium. It comes with it. It's about $17 for the kit, but man, it's worth it. So I've got these different size clips here. I got the beard looking good. This is going to be hard now. I'm not going to lie. It's not the funnest part. It takes a lot of concentration. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop talking, and I'm just going to do it. And you'll just see. Hopefully you can see everything that's going on here. I got the improvise. All right, perfect. So I'm going to use my trimmer. I'm going to start on the lowest one. I'm going to give myself a haircut. Let's see here. You want to talk about saving money? The barber don't want to hear me tell this, but man, you save a lot of money doing this yourself. And hell, some of y'all have so much money you don't care. I don't know. I don't care about saving money on something like this. And not everybody has the talent. You know, not everybody has the talent. And hell, it's always going to be different. It's going to be different every time. A little bit different. So I'm going to have to incorporate this, the mirror. This is key. You got to have one of these. So I'm going to look backwards at the mirror. Hopefully you can see this. Now I have screwed up before and had to shave my whole head. That sucks. Yes, it does. This part takes concentration, but essentially what you want to do is, so I go sideways with it. Hopefully you can see this, some of this that I'm doing. So I went a little too high right there, but it's all good. I'm going to bring it back down. Going to kind of average it out. You see, now I'm about to switch to another clip. Just pop another clip on. Check in to see where we are. Man, I can feel that hair all in the collar of the shirt. I hate that. But I don't want to, turn you off or make you say, what the heck has he got his shirt off for? Some of y'all might not like that. Let's see. Damn, I wish I could hold this up here. I'm just going to have to watch from there. Okay, now let's go to next tallest. And so I can come back and take more off if I need to, but I can't put it back on, right? Let's set this down so you can see this. Alright, now I'm going to go to the longest one to hit up the very tip top. And as with most things, it's a lot easier to do when you're not being recorded or you're not recording yourself. And the job would have probably turned out a little bit better. I can see where I need to go back and hit this one spot down here. Alright, let me go back down a clip. Actually, I'm gonna go to the very bottom one. Sorry, I gotta concentrate. So much hair. Man, it's all over my daggone collar. That's why I always do this without a shirt on, but it's all good. Come back and hit the front. I usually do is I'll go take another shower right after I do this. But let's see, let's just try to do the best we can. All right. So, stuff not perfect. I see one spot I need to hit it right here. It definitely makes a mess when you do it yourself. Hell, if you had the money, maybe you should just go see Scott. I think that's the best barber in town. And this is what he'll do at the end, you know, he'll just go back and try to fine tune some stuff, but hell, he's been doing it so long. Any good barber's been doing it for so long. They know how to avoid mistakes. Perfect. It's definitely not perfect, that's for sure. But hey, it's better than it was, and it's going to grow out a little bit in a couple days. It'll be, you know, what I can see is a slight little line. They have different clips. This is a good kit by Phillips, but I think it's missing a few of the clips that maybe you would have with a professional kit, where they have like a graded. They have a graded clip. You see all this hair on me now, but you know I'm gonna look fresh after I get out of the shower. Fresher, as sexy as possible. Put it like that, you know. You can only do so much with certain landscapes, but you know I'm doing the best I can to put the best Adam out there. So you do what you need to do to put the best you out there. So I'm about to get in the shower because I'm itching like crazy and go ahead and rinse this off. But I just want to show you what it takes to get sexy. And this isn't the best haircut I've done because I've never had to watch, you know, hold the camera and do all this stuff, and half my focus was gone. Anyways, enough excuses. Get in there and try it and see what happens, man. Maybe you like your haircut the way it turns out. This is okay. I can live with it. Oh yeah, there's one more thing I have to do. I can't do it right now, but what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to edge up the back of my neck with this razor in a minute. But I can't do it right now. But I think you know how to do that. Hope this helps somebody. But get fresh.